Maya, I need you to explain something. Hugging Face is now selling a rubber duck for $399.
It's not just a rubber duck, Marcus. It's an open-source robot duck, and honestly, that is the whole story of OpenAI right now. The frontier is getting weird and cheap at the same time.
Cheap and quacking. All right, let's get into it. Because open weights and open hardware both had a moment today.
So here's the duck. Hugging Face is shipping the Microduck, a $399 open-source robot. Their CEO, Clem DeLange, calls it a robot you can teach new tricks with reinforcement learning.
Teach a duck reinforcement learning. I love that we live in this timeline. But seriously, why does a toy-priced open robot matter?
Because robotics has always been the expensive closed corner of AI. Most research platforms cost thousands. If Hugging Face puts an open, hackable robot in a student's hands for under $400, that's a whole generation of tinkerers who can actually experiment.
The caveat, it's a duck. It's a starter platform, not a warehouse arm. Cute, open, and limited, but open beats locked down when you're learning.
Agreed. Open is the theme today. Which brings us to the software side, Marcus.
Right. Google DeepMind rolled out Gemini Omni 1.1 Flash. The pitch, per their blog, is more control for builders.
And that's the word that matters, control. We talked yesterday about Gemini going head-to-head with OpenAI. This is the follow-through. Flash models are the cheap, fast-tier developers actually build on, and giving them more control means less fighting the model to get what you want.
Now, to be clear, this is Google's own announcement, and it's not fully open weights the way the duck is open hardware. It's more control inside Google's ecosystem, not a free download. Different flavor of open.
Fair distinction. Open access versus open weights. Not the same thing, and builders should know which one they're getting.
Speaking of things builders should watch, DeepMind also announced something quietly important, the world's first double-blind AI evaluations.
Okay, unpack that, because double-blind is a phrase we usually hear in medicine, not AI.
Exactly why it matters. Right now, most model benchmarks are self-reported. The lab grades its own homework. A double-blind pilot means neither side knows which model is being tested, which cuts the cheerleading out of the numbers.
Which is the honesty problem in this whole space. Every launch comes with a chart where the new model wins. If double-blind evals catch on, we finally get scores you can actually trust.
The caveat? It's a pilot. One lab, early days, but it's the right direction, and I'll take receipts over marketing any day.
One more, Marcus, and this one's a legal story. Anthropic just won a big one.
They did. A judge ruled Thursday that the Pentagon's blacklisting of Anthropic earlier this year was unconstitutional. The lawsuit was filed back in March in a California district court.
And why should a builder care about a government blacklist fight? Because it sets a marker. An AI lab can't just be quietly frozen out of federal contracts without due process. That's stability for the whole industry.
The caveat: it's one ruling, and these things get appealed. This roller coaster probably isn't over.
So there's your through line today. Open is winning on price and on hardware, but the grown-up questions are honesty and fairness. A cheap duck, a controllable model, blind evals, and a courtroom win.
That's the AI beat. If you want the day's AI news with the hype filtered out, subscribe. This is your daily briefing, fresh every morning.
And tomorrow we'll be watching for those first independent benchmark scores. Until then, see you tomorrow, Marcus. Bye, everyone.